What's up, everybody? This is Live REPO. Welcome back for episode number 32. Today, this is an episode takeover. Jason's taking the lead from here.
Hey everybody, this is Jason, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to go around San Antonio, and we're going to ask Jason 10 unscripted questions. So let's get right into it. So Jason, who inspires you to keep going?
When I think about like who inspires me, there's a lot of people actually. I'd say one is obviously my family, my kids. I want to be around for them, and I say who inspires me also is there's a lot of folks. I've spent a lot of time on YouTube. There's some other YouTubers out there too that have lost a lot of weight, and I'd say anyone that's truly focused on getting their health together, that's focused on trying to lose weight, that I see in the gym working their ass off every day. Those are the folks that give me inspiration.
Jason, I know it's important to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
What's your favorite water?
Actually I drink a lot of sparkling water. And usually Topo Chico, I drink LaCroix, I drink Perrier, I drink Pellegrino. You name it, I drink it. I like it because it gives me a little carbonation, so I don't drink soda. It gives me carbonation, so it helps me scale back on beer. And it's actually my drink of choice. It makes water fun, I guess would be my answer. Oh, hey.
So what's your dream trip?
Dream trip. I have always wanted to go to Italy. I don't know why, it just sounds like a fun place to go and see the sights, and I think that'd be a place I'd like to go. Somewhere in Europe, get out of the United States. I've only been to Tijuana. That's about as far as I've been outside the United States.
I know a lot of people come up to you and ask you, what's the secret sauce? How can I lose weight quickly? What's your take on that?
I would have to say that this is something that it's a pretty easy question to answer for me, and there really is no easy way. Now, sure, you can say there's fad diets and there's things you can do to drop weight before a wedding, or you can, do tons of cardio or put on a sweatsuit. I mean, there are shortcuts in life. Don't get me wrong. But what I mean is, when it comes to sustainable weight loss and it comes to like getting healthy and actually changing your life, there are no shortcuts. It just comes down to dedication. It comes down to focus. And it comes down to making constant decisions that are aligned with where you want to go.
So Jace.
Yeah.
Jason, I know you got to be to over 420 pounds.
Yeah.
What contributed to that?
I'd been heavy my whole life, and I'd never been that heavy though. I was always in the high threes. I'm only 5'8", so not a super tall guy. I think I had failed so many times at trying to lose weight, and trying it and going into it with the best intentions, just like most people, right? You go in, you get focused, you find a reason, you find a why, you get into it, you start trying to exercise, and then you just drift off. And failing so many times at anything is discouraging. And it got to the point where I just kind of said, I just can't do it. And I became obsessed with drinking and partying. But basically, I think behind the scenes, it was me just totally being uncomfortable with myself and doing whatever I could to kind of block out where I was headed. I remember this very, very vividly, that I kept looking at the scale and I said, oh, I'm 330. Well, definitely at 340, that's it. And 340 and 350 and 360. And one day I woke up and then the scale stopped working, and that was actually a pretty bad thing because I had no way to see how I was doing. I had no checkpoint. And once the scale broke, I didn't weigh myself. And the next time I did, I was 426 pounds.
We're here at the world famous San Antonio Riverwalk, and we're going to do a speed round of questions.
Okay.
We've got 60 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Go.
What's your favorite cheap food?
Mexican food.
What video game are you playing right now?
Far Cry 5.
What's your favorite movie?
Interstellar.
What music do you listen to when you work out?
Usually upbeat vlog music.
Okay. And what is your favorite cheap food?
Mexican food. You're just checking to see if
Yeah.
I'm consistent. Yeah.
What show are you watching right now?
Impulse on YouTube Red.
And do you pee sitting or standing?
Standing, unless it calls for me to sit down. I won't get into why I do that, but sometimes there's those situations.
Yeah. So we're at the top of the Tower of Americas, and we want to talk a little bit about the future. What is the ultimate goal for you, Jayce?
The goal for my future right now is about 242. And one is I want to try to get to my final goal weight. I want to try to lose 200 pounds. And I'm really close to that, but still a little ways off. So my target is to hit it by the end of the year and do that naturally, do it healthy, do it where I can sustain that weight loss and make sure that I do it the right way.
And what's the ultimate goal for Life Repo?
The channel, I want to continue to grow it. I think I've gotten some feedback from a lot of folks so far that are finding a lot of value in it. And I know anytime you're trying to lose weight or get healthy, you need as much support as possible. So making sure that I continue to put out the videos, but also I guess one of the biggest things that I want to do is I want to create a community. That means I want you and I want everyone else out there to be active, put comments out there, put things that you're struggling with, and if I can't answer it, then maybe our community can. I'm not perfect, I haven't gone through everything, but what I do know is that losing weight is not easy, and it really takes a community and a support system to do it. So I'd love to see the channel have a greater community and continue to grow so that we can help more people every time we have a video.
You told us a lot about where you would try it again but never succeeded. What was different about this time?
This time I felt like I had hit rock bottom. I felt like I hit the end of my rope. I felt like my chances were over. I felt like procrastination was done, and it was either make a change or be okay that I wasn't going to be around. And when you really absorb that, you really start thinking about it, like I'm 42 years old, I have a young son, and I have an older son, and I was at a place in my life where I wasn't being accountable to myself, and I didn't have another option. It was either concede and say, okay, I'm just gonna pass away early, or bust my ass and do what I had to do to get my life back. That was why when I first started coming up with the name and the logo and what it is, that's why I say it's your life, take it back, because I truly had to repossess my life from this bad path that I was on down.
All right, guys, that wraps up episode number 32. Thank you so much for tuning in. Special thanks to Jason for being involved in this week's episode. We're running point on it, and you guys got a chance to see downtown San Antonio. But don't forget, at the end of the day, it's your life.
Take it back.